Hey YouTube, it's Briar again, and I was sitting down to eat my meal prep that I showed, and since I don't have the kids, they're spending the night with my in-laws, I was going to eat my meal prep and talk about what's currently going on and what I currently want to work on. So I hurt my back a couple of days ago, just trying to do more than I should have. I just went too hard with it. I do that sometimes. I don't. Sometimes I go past my limitations just because every once in a while I get really down about not being able to do a lot of what normal people do, and instead of just sulking about it, I do more to be able to feel better about what I'm capable of doing, and end up hurting myself and end up being out of commission for a couple of days. That causes me to feel even worse about myself, and it's just this stupid cycle that keeps itself going. But I'm trying to stop that cycle by recognizing my limitations and doing a better job at asking for help whenever I need it. But other than the back pain and the muscle exhaustion, like, whenever you work out really hard and then the next day you're sore, that's what I feel like. I feel like I did a full body workout that was too strenuous, and now I have lactic acid built up in all of my muscles. That's what it feels like. But I have kept up with what I needed to do, and this is the second thing I'm eating today. The first thing was some chia pudding that I made with banana extract, and then I added some PB2 powder to it. So it's like a banana peanut butter chia pudding. It was really good. So I had a bowl of that, and then now I'm eating this. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner, but I have another meal prep thing, or I might just do a keto shake because I'm tired, I'm hurting, and I just want to get horizontal so my back stops hurting. I did weigh, and it was 266.4, I think. Yeah, I took a video of this one because I'm not good at remembering the numbers. But I know that I need to weigh less frequently, but I weighed the previous time to know where I was at before starting this journey, and the second one was just the update to see how pretty much the first week went. But I didn't record it, and I didn't write it down anywhere, and I didn't remember it, so I weighed today and videoed it, and I'll edit it in. The Brussels sprouts are my favorite part. So yeah, my main goal right now is to stick with the diet, because I know that the majority of weight loss is like 80% diet, 20% exercise. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna figure out some more easy meal preps that I like this one. And then once the diet part gets easier, I'll put more effort into the consistent exercise, because it was only two cardio sessions this week. It was better than what I was doing before, which was not even getting out of my wheelchair. So that's good. But my goal with the biking is I can do 2 1/4 miles in 15 minutes before I start having pain whenever I try to pick up my leg to actually walk. So I was thinking, if I keep up with doing that 2 times a week, then that will become my baseline. And then I can either add another day and do 3 days of cardio a week and get my body used to that. Or if that's too frequent and my muscles need more time to recover, I can just do slightly longer the 2 times a week. But I want to eventually work it up to where I'm doing, like I think it's pronounced Zwift. It's a biking app, and it kind of looks like, it's kind of got, an interactive VR feel. And I think that because of my CMT, I'm not able to do the outside exercise or ride a bike outside. So I just thought it would be more entertaining than just sitting on the stationary bike. I thought that it would, make it more enjoyable. And I would want to work up to being able to do some of their, not just beginner rides, but like one up from beginner, because I know that I'm not going to be able to do like a Tour de France. But I do want to be able to say that I'm slightly better than beginner, even if that's all I ever get to in life. So those are my 2 goals so far. That, and I also want to get a better setup and learn how to edit. I just want to make a lot of improvements in a lot of aspects of my life. So, what's the name of it? It's at Walmart. It's Pioneer Woman. It's probably on the side of it. I can't tell. But it's just ice water. It's my favorite Pioneer Woman cup. I don't think you can tell, but it's got inside of the mason jar, there's a little butterfly. I really like it. My tablecloth, is also Pioneer Woman. For someone who's as perpetually sad as I am, I sure do like a whole lot of bright floral stuff. I'm air drying my hair. But other than that, the only thing that's really been going on is look at that Brussels sprout. Look how big it is. Ooh, I love Brussels sprouts. I bought Obama's new book, A Promised Land, on Audible. Lord, that thing's long. I really like it so far. I'm on the 6th chapter. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I really like it though. That man's voice is so soothing. I've gotten into a habit of re-listening to the same books over and over, especially if the narrator has a soothing voice, a really comforting voice, because it helps me to fall asleep. And the book that I have read or listened to the most frequently is Origins by Neil deGrasse Tyson and Donald Gludenberg. I hope, if that's incorrect, I'm sorry. I do apologize. But that book is really good. I don't even know how many times I've listened to it. But the majority of the listening time on my app is from that book. So shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson. I might just have a GED, but he explains really large concepts in a way that makes it easier for a more simple-minded person like myself to really grasp it. And enough to where I'm interested in it. I've even Googled to learn more about certain parts of what he talks about in that book. But it's not the same as hearing it from Kevin Kennerly. Shout out to Kevin Kennerly, one of the narrators on Audible. Love listening to him while I sleep. I save a lot of my Brussels sprouts for the end. One of the best parts about those vegetables is that it's so bulky for such a little amount of calories. Like, I'm getting full. I haven't even started eating my tofurkey sausage yet. But this is one of my favorite meal preps. I didn't know I had to use the whole bag of Brussels sprouts. So I'm out of those, and I'm really sad about it. Really sad about it. So I might have to do another grocery pickup just for some frozen vegetables, because I like them so much that I used half of I have a phone call. I'll be back. Sorry about that. My daughter's doctor was calling. I'm having a tough time getting a hold of her inhaler medicine because of COVID has all inhalers on back order. But it's taken care of. Finally, that was an ordeal. Ooh, that was an ordeal. But I want to start phasing out the keto protein shakes. I want to keep a box on hand at home for if my stomach, I say stomach stops. I don't know what it's a gastroparesis flare-up is what it is, but I just say my stomach stopped. So I want to keep a box of those on hand for, if my stomach stops. But I want to try and eat, as many whole foods, as possible. Like, I would rather have another meal instead of just a drink. But I have noticed that the past week I have had problems even finding time to stop and drink my protein shake, which is part of the reason I'm hurt right now. Not because I wasn't drinking my protein shake, but because I was doing so much that I barely even had time to stop and drink a protein shake. And I would only realize whenever it was about 4 o'clock and my stomach was, felt like it was getting a Charlie horse from being so hungry. And then I realized the protein shake that I had gotten out of the refrigerator intending to drink was set down and forgot about it, and now it's room temperature, so I have to put it back and get another one. So I do need to keep some on hand for times like that. And if I go places, I'll either drink one before I leave, or I'll take one and drink it on the way, or put it in a Yeti with some ice and drink it whenever my mealtime comes around. But I want to eat more vegan whole food. I need to get with a dietitian. Honestly. It's just on my list of things I'm working towards. I've marked off 2 things so far, so I'm getting there. Getting my wisdom teeth removed is also on it, or it's also on the list. I have a cavity on one of the molars in front of my wisdom tooth that didn't come in all the way, so I think it's called impacted. And it hurts. It causes what I thought was a temple migraine, but it's not. It's just an aching tooth. I didn't intend for this video to be me complaining. I don't want to complain anymore. All right. New mindset. Brain work. Oh, I'm playing Minecraft. I bought Java Edition after playing Windows 10, which I just found out today is Bedrock Edition. Didn't know that. Java is so much better than Bedrock. I don't care what you say. But I have a friend made a realm and made a new friend through social media before I deactivated my social media. And I had added him to Discord. And so we made a realm and we finished up the structure of his build last night. It's really nice. Maybe I can get screenshots and get it put onto my community tab or my discussions tab. I don't remember what it's called. But I'm really proud of the work that we did on it. I did follow a tutorial for part of my modern house. But if I show my builds, I will make sure that I link to that YouTube video that I made my main structure based off of. And then I edited the structure. Like, I changed up a lot of things and made more like accent walls and put a room where there wasn't a room and built onto this. And but I definitely got inspiration for my final build from what it was before I started changing it. It's so nice. I love it. It's such a fun game. I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to on it, even after if I play video games and I haven't done anything productive, I feel guilty. Oh, I didn't even think. Unasanas. I forgot I was going to say something about it whenever I started the video, but better late than never. Love me Unasanas. But now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, if I don't get enough done, like, around the house, and I try to play Minecraft at night, I feel so guilty that I don't even let myself enjoy it if I do play, but I normally don't even play. I just stop. So, with how much I've been cleaning, I want to play, and I feel motivated because I feel like I earned it, but now I hurt too bad to sit up. Like, I stay hunched over. I'm trying not to for the video so I don't look as bad, but I stay hunched over right now because my back hurts. I'll fix it. Well, I can't fix my back. My back is... CMT messes with everything. Just leave it at that. CMT messes with everything. I do have a chiropractor. It's just sometimes... I mean, it's not going to be a fix. It's just more of a helpful thing. I don't think... It's never going to cure it. But it can help make my day-to-day more bearable. The Italian tofurkey sausage. I have steamed vegetables stuck to it from cooking it in the same pot, but Lord, it tastes good. I have ate vegetarian and vegan for so long that whenever I think of sausage, this consistency and texture is what I think about. And I can still remember what eating sausage felt like, but the thought of the pop through the skin and then the soft, mushy, oily, nope, no thank you. I'm just gonna keep eating this stuff. And it's easier on my stomach too, so I'm glad I prefer it. Since it's what works best with me. But I heard good things about taking turmeric for pain as like a natural help for inflammation. So I thought, why not? But I didn't want to eat it on an empty stomach, and I forgot to take it after I ate my chia pudding today. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's junk science or if it's a for real thing, but at this point, man, just help my back. So, I had been raising my children vegetarian. They had been vegetarian for a year. And my daughter started to become okay. My physical issues are harmed or exacerbated whenever I eat a typical Western diet. It's processed, heavy food, heavy foods. Like, it's really fatty, and with a gallbladder issue, partially paralyzed stomach, crap ain't gonna work. Barrett's esophagus, ulcer problems. So all the root of those problems is actually hereditary, and it's late onset. The disease is late onset. It comes about in at the age of 12. So is altering my children's diet to what I know helps my condition, because if they have it, or they may not ever have symptoms if they already do what they're supposed to do to lessen the symptoms. But I started realizing that my oldest child is a texture eater. And she won't eat, like, she'll eat a lot of her steamed vegetables. Like, she loves broccoli. But, I mean, it was like, all she wanted was the meat replacements. She wouldn't eat mashed potatoes. She wouldn't eat potatoes of any type. She wouldn't eat, she does eat carrots and hummus. She does eat, well, it ended up getting to the point where I didn't know what to feed her other than like a Morningstar corn dog or Morningstar chicken nuggets. And I was like, all right, well, your severely limited diet is going to hurt you more than, like, the risks of her current diet is greater than the risk of if she had a more typical Western diet. So I started buying ground turkey and chicken and turkey corn dogs, stuff that I know is, while it's still processed, it's less processed, and she will eat more things accompanying those. So, and they're cheaper, and so I'm able to, if that's all she'll eat is those nuggets, I have a larger supply of them, if that makes sense. So that was a transition, and it was, I'm really proud of, this is my last bite, and then I'll need to go because I'm going to get some more stuff done. I'm proud of the things that I got on their end of the groceries, like I got them some yogurt and granola bars, and we'll crush up the granola to eat in the yogurt, and that's their breakfast. Or if they have something else for breakfast, they love it, so they end up asking for it for their snack before bed. And the carrots and hummus and pineapples. I bought plums, but they didn't have any. Bought grapes, bought watermelon, and all of those are already gone. And that was 3 days ago. Well, at least I'll eat it. That was a great talk, and that was an even greater meal prep. Well, I'm going to go and get it a little more done, and then see if I'm able to sit at my computer long enough to, I don't know, maybe start a mine shaft at my new base. But thanks for listening to me. and I hope you come back to listen to me again. Bye. Hey, so I'm going to put the clip of my weight right now.